Yo, what up, ladies and gentlemen? Infinite Vibes here to help raise your awareness. My apologies on not posting the past 2 days. I've kind of been a bit preoccupied with a lot of things going on. In this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about quantum leaps, all right? I'm going through one right now, this transitional period, and let me tell you this right now, it's never an easy process. It's never an easy process going back to that 0 point. In tarot, they call it the Fool card, all right? Why they call it the Fool card is because the Fool, what he does is he leaves his house, he packs a tiny little bag, and he wanders off into the world, all right? But the reason why it begins at the 0 point with the Fool card is because he's oblivious. His headspace is more so in the headspace of, I know I can conquer anything. I know I can make anything happen. And a lot of times it takes a while. It takes some people a while to get to that point where they wander off to the edge of the world and take that leap, okay? And it can be scary. It can be a very difficult process initially, because you're leaving something that you're used to, okay? You're leaving something that you're so familiar with, and you're taking a gigantic leap. You have no idea if it's going to work. Everybody's in your ear telling you don't do it, but everything inside of your being is telling you, I need to do this thing. And that is what a quantum leap is. It's switching your entire reality. You're walking through the waters, the ethereal waters of the world, the waters of noon, and you're deciding that you're going to bend space, time, and reality. And this is where you want to implement some of the things that I've been talking to you about. This is where you want to implement your astrology, your human design. You want to utilize tools such as the I Ching. This is where the breath work comes into place, because you want to make sure that you regulate your entire vessel, your entire being, so that way when moments of doubt do arise up, when you do begin to face the obstacles on your fool's journey, on that quantum leap, you don't start second guessing and double backing, okay? This is the hardest thing to do because most people will never take the leap. Most people would rather stay stuck where they're at. But this is how you grow. You get what I'm saying? And of course, you're going to make mistakes along the way. Nobody's perfect. You're going to make mistakes, all right? Because there is no map to the destination that you're going to. The only map that you have is the internal map that has been given to you. Your strategy and your authority. That is your own personal blueprint that you got to take. All right? Right now I'm going through this quantum leap. I decided to get back and start posting more. I decided to get back into the field of providing these services to people. Right now, if you guys click on the link, my store is down. My phone bill is going to run out soon. I'm in a tight pickle, but I'm choosing not to panic. Why? Because I have a certain set of skills and services that I have available for people to utilize. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking this quantum leap right now to get back into the position that I was in before I decided to go down a different route, a different path in life, okay? And everything happens for a reason. I'm not over here complaining. I'm not over here tripping out. I know that everything is going to solve and resolve itself, okay? But I am being vulnerable with you guys to show you that this happens. I can go back to 0 and get back to 10. Get back to that king and that queen energy very, very quickly. Get back to that ace energy very, very quickly. And so can you. So anybody who's going through it, anybody who decides to take that leap and they feel like they don't know what they're doing, like, subscribe. This channel is for you. We're doing it together. All right? I couldn't stay confined to the matrix. I couldn't stay confined to the box. Everything within my body, within my vessel, was screaming at me that you need to get out of this. This is not you. You need to get out of this once again, and you need to go back out there because there's a service that you must do for society and for the world. Okay? So I want you guys to know that you're not alone. This is the whole point of taking quantum leaps. Your reality is literally transitioning. You're going to lose people. Okay, you might lose your, you might, family members might not resonate with what it is that you're doing. They might tell you to stop. They might tell you to play it safe. You might lose your boyfriend or your girlfriend because, as you're going through this transition, you may not be as stable, as grounded as you once were when you first met them. If they're a solid one, they're going to understand and take that leap with you. But always remember that what is for you is not going to miss you, okay? And this is the most pivotal time to hold on to your core principles, your core values, to remain disciplined, and most of all, to remain accountable, because the transition is never easy. And you have nobody to blame but yourself in regards to any of these things that you're going through, any of them. And the thing is you never know when you're going to take the leap. Like, it comes suddenly. You get to that point where you're just like, I can't do this anymore. I have to create a change. I have to change. I have to do it. I know the lifestyle I want. I know the reality I want. And if I continue to perpetuate in this cycle and this clip off, I'm never, ever going to get there. Will I have to deal with moments of discomfort? Yes. Will I get agitated, stressed out? Most likely. But you have the tools. I have the tools and the capability to get through any of these circumstances that life throws at you. You have the ability to overcome anything and everything. All right, say it with me. Drop it in the comment below. I have the capability to overcome anything and everything that life throws my way. I'm comfortable with being uncomfortable to get to the other side. I'm comfortable to start off at the full card, at the 0 point, and take that infinite leap into the reality that I want to step into. I'm okay with things being difficult temporarily. I will likely make mistakes, but I will learn from them. I will adjust and I will evolve. And this is where utilizing your cosmic blueprint is going to help you. I've taken so many quantum leaps. I've gone through so many deaths and rebirths. This is actually the first time I'm doing one, and I'm sharing this with you live. Okay? Like, you guys are going through this journey with me, like literally. Okay? Because it's just been one quantum leap after another, after another, after another. But if I don't leave this situation, if you don't leave this situation, if you don't get to that point where you're like, enough is enough, if you don't get to that point where you're like, I'm creating new systems, I'm surrounding myself with new people, I want people of high caliber, of high vibration, I know what's coming, you need to become that person. You need to embody that person. It's not one day. We're not skipping no workouts. You get what I'm saying? We have a routine. We have our core principles. We have our core values. We understand what our aura is. We're strengthening our auras. You feel me? And we are not panicking. We are pushing through to the other side because it's time. It's time to step into everything that we've ever wanted to step into. And I'm taking all of you guys with me. Once I get over this little hump, I'm going to have that community up and running for y'all to show you how it's done. We're going to quantify everything. We're going to quantify our money. We're going to quantify our lifestyle. We're going to quantify the caliber of people we surround ourselves with. Okay? So, for those of you going through it, keep pushing, keep persevering. You're on the right path. When you're at that point where you're like, nothing is working out, nothing is making sense, you're doing everything right. You're literally doing everything right, and it just seems that there's just a consistent hump in the road. All right? Just know that you've got this. All right? You chose to do it, and you're going to make it through to the other side. You have all the tools available to you. You have everything that you need. You don't have anything that you need to worry about. Everything that you want and need will always be there for you. Just always remember that. All of these millionaires and billionaires, they went through that struggle too. All right, and it's not even necessarily about the money, although the abundance and the finances are nice, right? But it's all about, how can I live the most optimal and healthiest lifestyle as much as possible? What can I do? So you need to take that and you need to go write down 5 things that you can change in your life today. All right, 5 things that you can change in your life today. Go ahead and write that down and begin to implement them. All right, we're going to take the energy from Keter and we're going to ground it in Malkuth. We're bringing it down into this realm, into the earthly, into the kingdom. We're going to ground it and we're going to live in that reality. All right, but you have to remember that once you go into that 0 point, you have gone through the door of no return. There is no going back. All right, this is why it's a death and a rebirth. Make it all the way through, cycle back again. And the only time that you will have to repeat the lessons is when you fail them. That's what a clipothic experience is. Okay? So, you guys got this. Hold yourselves accountable. If you have to quit certain habits, if you have to leave out of certain environments, even if you can't leave out of specific environments, all right? Even if you have to endure a specific environment, or you're in a specific environment where you don't necessarily fully resonate with the energy, all right? You are the master alchemist, okay? You are the master alchemist. You have all the tools to make things happen. So guys, since my site is down right now, I want you guys to click the link in the description. I'm going to put my ebook there, all right? It's Human Design for Beginners. I'm going to put the link in the bio as well, because I'm going to have this website back up and running as soon as I can. It's probably going to be 2 to 3 days, if not sooner. If y'all pull through, I can keep these services up and running. Y'all can book a session with me and we can keep things moving. All right? But guys, I've taken the quantum leap. All right? I'm doing it. And it's going to take some time. And I appreciate all the love and support that I've got right now from y'all. And it's only going to keep elevating. This is more than just an online presence, because we're doing things in the real world as well. I have plans to do things in real life as well, for a lot of companies, businesses, and relationships. Everything is in alignment. I'm not tripping, and neither should you. Okay? I'm being vulnerable, and I'm sharing this with you right now because I know a lot of people come on here and then they want to, express themselves in a way where they have it all sorted out and they have it all together. All right? I'm just here to tell you that it happens. Life goes up and it goes down. You have your ebbs and flows. Sometimes it might not be a situation like this. Sometimes it might be a bit more emotional. Okay? Sometimes it might be a bit more mental. All right? So, honor all your hues. Honor the ebbs and flows. And remember, you are the creator of this reality. You can either panic or you can make things happen. And over here, we're making things happen. So let's get it. Praises and cheers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this channel. It's going to help me out a lot, so I can keep helping you guys out a lot. You feel me? Let's get this done. I appreciate all the love and support, and I could use the love and support right now. I've helped a lot of people in the past, and I hope that they can show up for me right now. And also the new people who have stumbled upon this, have wondered, have pondered, how can I, assist and help? You guys are doing plenty already. Just watching these videos, just watching this content, I love providing it for y'all. You feel me? So let's keep this thing flowing. Praises and cheers. Check out the link in the description. Grab that ebook and let's get things popping. And remember, it's not the end of the chapter. It's just a start. All right, we're going to make things happen. We always are. We are the creators of our realities. Let's get it.